So as a professional TV writer, I agree with everything this guy is saying. The only thing I take slight issue with is his choice of words, filler episode and mythology episode, because it's hard for there not to be judgment attached to that when one word sounds like the episode was handed down by Zeus and the other one sounds like it was written by the people who make Hamburger Helper. But other than that, we're on board. In the TV industry, we would say that one show is serialized and another show is episodic. So a serialized show means the show has to be enjoyed in a certain order in order for it to make sense. So if you miss an episode and you're like, hey, why is that guy wearing all black? Oh, previously his father was murdered. Oh, okay, I get it now. Now on with the show. Whereas an episodic show, you can watch it in any order and it's always going to be enjoyable. So take Seinfeld. Episodic, you watch it in any order, always funny. Some shows are lightly serialized, meaning episode 1 has to be here, episode 10 has to be here, episode 5 is there, and the other ones can be flipped around. They're interchangeable. Some networks like to have that freedom so that they can move things around and promote it better. That's how their programming department works. Some networks want their shows only to be serialized. In the age of streaming, that tends to be more common these days because somehow they think that makes it more bingeable. If it's always you have to watch it, I can't turn it off. And what's going to happen next? But that's just a matter of taste. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll write whatever they want. The way I see it, as far as the mythology goes, my job as a TV writer is to produce the best episode of TV I can this Friday, and hurry up because I got to do another one next Friday. And I want to do as best as I can, regardless of whether it's serialized or not, because this episode on its own has to be great. If it isn't, no one's going to tune in next week, regardless of whether or not it's serialized or not. This one has to be as good as it can possibly be. So that's kind of how we think. But anyway, those are my tips. If you want to get my free newsletter, I send out tips for free every Friday, but I can't tell you where. I have to be cagey about it because of the algorithm. Go over here, sign up, and I'll send it to you. Thanks for asking, and thanks for tagging me.